Hello guys, this is FPL Daddy and this is my first ever YouTube video. I understand it's really late for me to post a video right now, but I'm planning to play the wild card and I hope I can help a few people. So going straight to the team, I've been extremely happy with my performance. I rank in the top 4K of the world, and let's get to business. Let's get to playing the wild card. So the reason why I'm playing the wild card is that a lot of my players don't really have good fixtures. Antonio and Wilson are out. Benrahma's not looked in great touch and he's playing United, who seem like a good defense. Brownhill is playing Arsenal. Greenwood seems second fiddle now after Ronaldo's come in. Sanchez can't play because of COVID restrictions. Amate hasn't been playing. And Ayling again is a part of a leaky Leeds defense which can't be trusted right now. So it makes good sense for me to go for the wild card. So let me just take out all the players I don't intend to play at the moment. Trent has looked in really good touch and he seems to be the first pick in most FPL experts videos also. So I don't think he's going anywhere along with Mo Salah, who we all know is an FPL legend. So coming to my picks, I've actually, I go through Fantasy Football Scout, Fantasy Football Fix. I also follow a few people on YouTube. So I'm going to put all those things together and maybe help a few of you. So getting to the team, I think we'll go alphabetically. So say Arsenal. Arsenal have really good fixtures right now, and Ben White seems like the pick for everyone. He's only 4.4 and you just can't not pick him right now, especially with the fixtures. And we all hope Arsenal actually turns its tide. So getting to the other players, let's go to Chelsea. Yeah. So Chelsea again, I understand they're playing Spurs and City, but they have really good fixtures after that. And Spurs again has injury issues right now and they don't really seem like they're scoring a lot of goals. So Reece James won't be that bad a pick to even start this game week. You can even go for Rudiger, but I think James offers more attacking threat and it's better to go for a win back than a centre back. So I'm going with Reece James. So a lot of people are also picking Lukaku, but I think Ronaldo and Lukaku complement each other really well with the fixtures. If you actually notice United's fixtures, it gets really bad after say game week 7 or 8. Whereas Chelsea's fixtures get really nice after 7 or 8. So you can just straight away swap Ronaldo for Lukaku and that will solve half your problems. You won't have to break the bank to get another player too. So here we are. Let's go to the next team. Crystal Palace. So again, a lot of people are actually going for Henry Gallagher because he's played so well. Conor Gallagher, sorry. But again, I don't think the fixtures are too great for him to be picked right now. Liverpool, Leicester, Brighton, Arsenal, they're really tough fixtures. It's just pointless to have somebody like him who's not going to start in your 11 every game week. So let's go to Everton right now. Everton have been really impressive. Gray especially, I think, is the pick for everyone. I personally would go for Townsend because even in the game at the weekend, Townsend was involved in all of the goals. So I think Townsend is more of a threat in my opinion, though Gray will be a safe bet because he's played more than 80 minutes in all the games. But I'm going to go ahead with Townsend for this game week. He'll be a great differential, and Everton have really good fixtures also. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I missed a team. I think we should be going... Oh no, I didn't. So Leeds is next. Leeds again have really good fixtures. You can either pick Bamford or Rafinha. Rafinha had a terrific season last time around with like 6 goals and 10 assists for a mid-table team. That's amazing. You can either go for Bamford and Rafinha or one of them, but I want to go with one because I think it's too much of a risk depending on a mid-table team. If they don't do well, your rank really falls off. So I'm going to go with Rafinha from Leeds, and I'll let you know who I go in the strikers. So again, Liverpool, yeah. So Liverpool again, they're doing really well with Van Dijk back. They look absolutely consistent, And with Firmino missing out due to the COVID restrictions, it seems like a no-brainer to just keep Jota in the team. And once Firmino is back, you can always trade him out, and 7.6 is a good price to get a decent midfielder. So that shouldn't be a problem at all. So you can just see how the team is shaping up very nicely with a lot of differential players along with solid players. So let's get straight to the strikers. I mean, Antonio, yeah, he's not available for this game week, but he's the player of the month for a reason. He's going nowhere in my team. I think he can just rest for this one game and he'll be firing from the next game again. We can't not trust him just because he's unavailable for one game. To fill out the remaining spots, I'm actually going to go for Wolves players because they have the best fixtures if you ask me right now. You can just see here Brentford, Southampton, Newcastle, Aston Villa. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. So just capitalize on this and get all their players. Again, from the previous game, Martial seems to be the most favored pick because of his price. But I think Semedo over the weekend was terrific in an attacking sense, and I'm going to have Semedo in my team. So if you actually notice, I have Trent, Semedo and Reece James, and the value they bring in comparison to, say, the other defenders of their teams is way higher. So if those teams click, I think we'll have more points than anyone else, even though we're playing with the same teams. And coming to the strikers, the reason why I didn't pick Bamford was I wanted to go with Jimenez. Yeah, he hasn't scored yet, but then he has really good stats backing him. He's probably top 5 for touches in the box too. So I think we should trust Jimenez. He's been a goal scorer the last seasons with Wolves, and I'm gonna go with Jimenez for this pick for this week right now. So we just have 3 places to fill. I mean, these players are mostly bench players who are going to play that one-off game where somebody is unavailable or injured after the lineups are out. So you don't really have to spend a lot. You can just go with, say, the cheapest players out there. So say for defense, I'm gonna go with Livramento. The reason why I'm picking him is that his value isn't going down. So even if he actually plays well, your team value goes up, which gives you that extra money to actually trade in another player later in the season. It doesn't matter as much now, but 0.1 might be the difference between a good player and a decent player when you pick one in the future. So he's definitely in my team right now. As far as my goalkeepers are concerned, I'm just gonna pick the cheapest goalkeeper. Let me see who it is. Yeah, and I have one place to fill for the midfielder, so let's do that too. I'm gonna pick the cheapest midfielder, who happens to be MacArthur, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So if you actually see my team right now, I have 0.9 million remaining, which is great for me to actually do some business later. And I mean, I'm more than happy with this team right now. And let's see how we line up. I'm actually doing this live, so wish me luck, guys. There we go. There we go. So coming to the formation, because I mean, we can actually go with a 3-5-2, but I'd rather go with Reece James against Spurs than MacArthur against Liverpool. This makes more sense. Yeah, we have 4 defenders, but all of them have really good fixtures. I agree, some of you might not want to pick Reece James versus Spurs, but I think he's my best option right now. So here we are with the team. As far as the captain is concerned, it's a no-brainer with Mo Salah. He's great. He's playing at home, and nobody else has that good a fixture anyway. So here it is. Thank you so much for being patient and listening to me. I hope we can do well in our own leagues and also keep beating all our friends and own the bragging rights.